Oracle, go through the city's computers. Pull up all you can find on Dr. Young. I'll go through anything you find once I get to the cave.
A bat cave? On Arkham Island?
I built it years ago. It's best to plan ahead for situations like this.
How'd you manage to keep this a secret?
It's me, remember?
So do you think Dr. Young's been experimenting with venom? The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual. Joker wants the venom, and that can only be trouble.
I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
Hello and welcome to another stream of Batman Arkham Asylum, playing the Return to Arkham remastered version to do my annual playthrough with a grounded playstyle approach. Essentially, the only takedowns I can do on enemies, unless forced otherwise by the game to do different ones, the only ones I can do is the ones where you sneak up behind the enemy, and also the one where you can do corner cover. I can't do any other kinds of takedowns. I can't use gargoyles for takedown purposes. In this game, there's actually an ability that you have to unlock to even do it, so there's no point in unlocking that ability since I can't use that anyway for this playthrough. And there's no punishments for failing stealth or anything like that. Basically, we just get back out of the view of the enemies until they calm down, and then we take them out again. And so we've also got other forms of takedowns that can't be used. We can't do great takedowns. In fact, I don't even remember if they're even in this game or not. They're probably just something that Arkham City introduced, to be honest. But in any case, even if we could do them, we can't anyway. Not allowed to do glass ceiling takedowns. Not allowed to use the line launcher to knock enemies off of stuff. Can't use the back claw to pull enemies off of things to knock them down that way. An explosive gel can only be used to destroy walls for takedowns when it's absolutely necessary. Like there's no other way to do a takedown other than that. Same with if there's no way to do anything other than a ceiling takedown, then we have to do the ceiling takedown. But otherwise, it's get in behind the enemy, take them out. What it also doesn't mean, it doesn't mean that I have to wait until an enemy is on the lowest level of an area. It only means grounded in the sense that Batman is grounded to the ground at all times when he's taking down enemies. So he has to take them down when he's actually on the ground with the enemy, not from up above or any other methods as well. And as you heard with the dialogue there, we just defeated Bane, so we're up to that part in the story.
So what was it that gave it away? The big green glowing question mark?
Hey Riddler, you were the one that designed them. If you didn't want them to be so obvious, you shouldn't have made them that way, dumbass.
hear that, Detective? It's the sound of me clapping at your success. Oh, you can't? That's because an idiot would have found that trophy.
So in that case,
What's the deal
Riddler...
with Dead Man's Point? It's been a favorite suicide location on Arkham Island for over 100 years.
Yeah, I know. I once saved an unfortunate inmate from leaping off into the rocks below. I found a cave entrance and over the years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
Riddler, you should have made sure that when you designed these trophies, that you had some kind of, I don't know, invisible cloaking technology. If you were so smart, you would work out what Batman's detective mode vision actually is able to pick up and what it's not, and use that to exploit it. Like Lex Luthor does when he's dealing with Superman and having to make sure that things are full of lead, because Superman can't see through lead. If you were that intelligent, but you're not, Riddler, you would rather make people think that you're intelligent and then get angry and upset and accuse them of cheating when they actually outsmart you. Hey, Godfather Al, game completionist and replayer of the Millennium. That is me. Although there are games that I don't play to completion, in terms of like 100% and all that kind of stuff. How's things?
Let's finish this. You're gonna bleed, Bat. I'm gonna turn your bones to dust! Come on! Ha! Just pipe it through your face!
Thank you very much, Godfather Al, for the 5-stream streak. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. If you were a single-player game developer, you'd want me as the gamer because you'd play it and explore every nook and cranny and discover every little detail and Easter egg. Oh, thanks, Godfather Al. Yeah, when there's a game that I'm really a fan of, I do like to do playthroughs where I do more than just play the game based on the intended playthrough style, as in you just do what the game tells you what you need to do and don't hang around for dialogue and all that kind of stuff. But I really do like to do that kind of thing. I also like to think about the different contexts that things can happen and sort of think about, did this happen because it was scripted to happen naturally, or did I do something in the game to make it trigger? And the dialogue at the visitors center, for example, when I found out that there's more Joker dialogue on the television where you see the Joker based on where you are in the story and what you've done, I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then I figured out that when you go in there and he just repeats the same laugh all over again, that means that there's currently no new dialogue from the Joker in there. And so that means that you have to go and do something else. But I like to try and find out how much do you need to do before the next set of dialogue is triggered. Where we're up to now, unfortunately, I can't get into the visitors center without being detected. Because I did want to actually check all the Joker dialogue in there. But I might just have to compromise on that for this playthrough. Or at least until we get to another point in the story where we can actually get through here. Yeah, even if you're stealthy and you're at a distance. combat gets triggered. Since it's not a necessity to go into the visitor center, it means I can't just count that as a exception for the playstyle I've chosen. So I'll just move forward until we can go there later.
Tape patient interview 17. Joker remains uncooperative. My earlier diagnosis remains true. I believe he enjoys his persona too much.
What's up, Doc?
Today I thought we'd try something different.
Oh, you make me blush, Doc. I have a girlfriend.
Dr. Quinzel, I know. I've seen the tapes. I saw what happened.
What can I say? I'm a charmer.
Anyway, I thought it would be good to talk about your childhood.
Oh, ever heard of romance, Doc? I don't give up the goods for free. You'll have to try harder.
What are you hiding?
Didn't you hear me? You scratch my back, Doc, and, well, I won't have you wrapped in plastic and left in a gutter.
It's the bat! Ha! Come on!
As Gotham's veins slowly filled with pain and suffering, the effects were felt everywhere. My father fell first, infected by some foul disease. My mother lived on, but only in a dream. I returned to the family home to care for her, where she remained in her bed for as long as her body continued to breathe. Her tears kept me awake at night.
I'm allowed to use explosive gel in this playthrough for walls that have something behind it, but I can't use them to do takedowns on enemies unless the game forces it.
Identity confirmed. Disabling countermeasures. Security deactivated.
On.
Dr. Young was heading up a project. It was big, lots of external funding. Here are the last notes she filed. I can't make sense of it. What does it mean?
Looks like she was experimenting on the Arkham patients. This new chemical only barely resembles the original venom compound.
There are a number of changes that appear to amplify the strength of the drug. Multiple references to a Titan formula. Even a small amount could trigger a venom-like transformation in the host, eliminating the need for the storage tank Bane requires.
Hang on. These notes aren't complete. The formula is missing. That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding. If Joker gets his hands on this, he will create an army of 1,000 Banes.
My God. Is Joker crazy enough to do that? What am I saying? You've got to stop him.
Okay, so the back claw can also attach to enemies. I'm not allowed to do that in this playthrough.
I'm going after her. She was heading to the mansion with cash. I'm going up top via the catacombs.
I just have this image of Batman using the grapnel to use it on Solid Snake when he's inside a cardboard box. Because Batman's not stupid. That'd be so funny. Now, bro, Dr. Young will face justice. Yeah, she definitely was playing with fire when she made the deal with Joker. Even though she tries to back out and everything. I mean, once you commit to Joker, the only way to end the commitment is to either fulfill it, and you could die anyway. It's not like Joker's gonna always honor what you do anyway. Like, you could make as much of an impact on Joker as you possibly can, but he could just wake up one day and shoot you, because he felt like it, you know. How's things now, bro? I should actually clarify, I can use this against enemies when in forced combat, but I can't use it to pull them off of edges in stealth during those parts. It's going to keep telling me to select the back claw instead of just using the shortcut version. Here we go, game. Is this good enough? I've used it in that way now. Is it okay now, game?
Sorry, boss. Took a little longer to find them than you figured it would.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try and be more precise next time I'm planning an island takeover.
Hey, I didn't mean...
Well, criticism I can take. I mean, I'm not perfect. Well, come to think of it, I'm pretty close to perfect, aren't I? Where was I? Oh, yes. Criticism. from a worm like you. A worm who's only crawling around free because I arranged to open his cell is something I will not tolerate.
I'm sorry, boss. I didn't mean it like that. Please.
Oh, well, seeing how you're apologetic, I'll just have someone drive round to your house and break your wife's legs, okay?
But Joker!
You got a problem with my generous nature?
No, I guess not. Thanks.
Oh, don't mention it. Let's just consider the matter closed. Did I ever tell you the one about the guy who came home to find his wife a paraplegic?
Hey, Anmita. I'm doing well, thank you, dude. How's things with you today? Nah, bro. Oh, she was dead the second she said yes. That's true. Nah, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Deal with the Joker. You're basically giving yourself your own death sentence, really.
You there? Calling all cars! Calling all cars! Wonder who got you? Croc or the bat? Croc, old boy, are you there? No?
That's right, you can't do that in this game. There's something else about this game I forget sometimes. There's certain things that you can't do until Arkham City. Thank you, Enmita. Cheers, dude. Glad to hear that's going good for you. That's awesome. I hope that work will be good today.
My journey lasted little over a month. Visiting academics in both Metropolis and Keystone, I was exposed to a wealth of new ideas. I began my day returning home in good spirits, eager to see my wife and family. I ended it kneeling in their blood, broken fragments of my life, pouring through dripping red fingers.
I am the spirit of Arkham. The way Quincy Sharp talks. I would like a glass of orange juice. Thank you. I may be able to take out one of these guys with a takedown, but otherwise it'll be a combat scenario. Hey there, Code. The only carnivore bat in the city. That's true. Yeah. Very, very lucky, though. How's things, Code? Emita, like the actor that voices Hermaus Mora in Skyrim. Oh, I don't know if I remember that character, but then again, if I probably heard the character, I'd probably be like, oh yeah.
Why are we... It's the bat!
Alright, so combat is forced. So we can do combat. We can do anything. I was playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate yesterday. The button when they do a counter that you need to press on the PlayStation is actually circle. Guess which button I decided to press right now to block the counter, or do the counter move. Just the circle button. But in this game it's the triangle button. Or on the Xbox it's the Y button. In Mita, it's one of the Daedric princes. He speaks quite slow and takes forever to hear all the dialogue. Oh, okay. Makes me think of the Ents in Lord of the Rings. How they speak very slowly. But it's not just the speed at which they speak that is slow. They also take a very long time to actually say what they want. So their meetings can go for literally days or weeks before they've hardly even actually said anything. Like, it could take a day or two for them to just do their little intro part to what they were saying. Code, we're looking for coffee like a drought victim in Oasis, but okay. Well, hopefully you can find it, Code, and you don't have to resort to literally going to a Oasis to try and find it. How's things otherwise? How's things with food? In Mita, I don't know if you did those quests when you played Skyrim. It looks like some eyes talking to you. I think I might have done 1 or 2, but not all, though. Now, bro, I remember hearing a lot of people criticize Batman's design with the ears and cape being too long, but no one pointed it out that the design came from the comic book the game is based on. Yeah, I feel like I don't mind when the ears of his outfit are actually shorter, but I also don't mind when they're that length either. It's not really like a visual element on Batman that, I mean, now if they were way, way, way longer than they are, then sure. To a point where it would look like they're like, you know when someone wears like a beanie on their head, but it doesn't quite fit their head, so there's a whole lot of room for the top of the beanie to just flail around. If it was to the length where that would start happening, then yeah, I'd be like, no, that's a bit too much.
Easy. A blind man would have stumbled over that one.
I will find you. Rip your flesh like paper.
I've been digging deeper into Dr. Young. According to her bank records, there have been multiple payments starting last April until 2 months ago. Then nothing. The payments came from a company owned by Mr. Jack White.
One of Joker's oldest aliases. So, Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops. Doesn't make any sense.
Hello, Afro. Sure, Crocodile Boy. Oh yeah, he'll succeed, for sure. In Mita, his quest is a bit time-consuming because he asks you to kill one person of every race only to get a book in the end that gives you an extra skill. Really? Yeah, I mean, what a upstanding Daedric prince to need you to do that. But, I mean, if you want to get completionist, you know. Hey, Savannah, welcome. These games are on sale for PlayStation. I think you can get all 3 for like $5. Yeah, Savannah, yeah. Because I got the remastered, the remasters, the Return to Arkham Asylum and Return to Arkham City, which I assume are part of that collection you're mentioning. I'm not sure though, but the only game that would be missing from that is Origins, which is like a prequel to this one. But I haven't actually got that one. I'd like to play it at some point in the future. Imita, yeah, adding his slow talk on top. It's like, if one thing was bad enough, to have it be a quest line that takes a long time, it's like, what? thinking about Afro Origins is your second favorite game in this series. You rank them in release order pretty much. Oh yeah, that's cool. Can be tricky too because you got different actors playing Batman and Joker respectively in that one. Night, Origin, City, and Last Asylum. For me, it's City and Night are tied, and then it's this one, but not because this one's bad or anything. It's just that this one doesn't have as epic of a scope for me as City and Night does. But that doesn't mean that it's a terrible game, of course, because the whole point of this is to be not as big in scale. But they still make great use of the location and setting, so it does feel like you've got a lot of ground to cover, which is good. I was just thinking about games that have origins in the title that I've actually played. Would be Assassin's Creed Origins. Then there'd be Silent Hill Origins. But apart from that, I don't think I've played any other game that has Origins in the title. Except for those two.
Is he here yet? You're kidding me, right? That thing's not a man. My God!
Hello. My name is Dr. Gretchen Whistler. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I hear you, bitch. So when's dinner? I'm getting hungry.
I think I just heard something. Oh, that's what it is, AC. Thank you. It must have been the wind. Hey there, AC. How's things? In Mitra, I'm curious to see you play Arkham Origins to see what you think about it. The story is quite short, though, compared to the side content. Yeah, dude, I definitely would like to play and stream it. Um, like, it's a shame they didn't do a remaster of that game either. And it's well beyond its 10th anniversary, too, so it would have been cool if they did that. But yeah, the version I'd have to get would be the Xbox version, or unless they re-released the PlayStation version. Afro Asylum is last for you because the jump to City was just that much bigger in gameplay and traversal. That's true, they definitely did. I like to compare it to the difference between Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 when it comes to Asylum and City. Alright, so there's no point in getting the inverted takedown. There's nothing I want to actually upgrade. So that message will stay on the screen for now. I really wish you could toggle that off. In Meta, 666,000 Legion coins. Oh, awesome in Meta. That's cool that you've reached that many channel points. Nice. That's really cool. Nice number as well. Afro, yeah, respect AC1 and Asylum. They were first and pioneers, but the second game just improved so much more. Yeah, you know, that can definitely happen. It can also happen with movies too. The second movie comes along and it can just be considered the best out of either a trilogy, if that's all they do, or out of however many they end up doing. Some examples for me of games are Silent Hill 2. That's my favorite Silent Hill game. Also, Assassin's Creed 2 is my top favorite Assassin's Creed game. Batman Arkham City, even though it's tied with Night, because we're strictly talking second entries, that's another really great sequel that I like a lot. Movie-wise, I felt like The Dark Knight was a great sequel. I still like Batman Begins though, and I still like The Dark Knight Rises, but The Dark Knight is just the best one for me out of that trilogy. Just trying to think what else. That's all that comes to mind at the moment. If any other ones come to my mind later, I'll talk about those. But yeah, drawing blanks now. In Mita, you still need to get back to Night, but you have been so distracted with other games. I know that feeling in Mita. It's like you pick and choose. You're like, right, I'm going to play this game. And you're aware that as you play one game, the amount of time that you take to play that game, then you think, okay, do I have time now? Do I feel like playing that other game, which will also be a long time commitment? Or do I go and play something else?
Hey, this is weird. The payments to Dr. Young's account didn't stop exactly. They were declined. Dr. Young put a block on her account.
Sounds like she had a change of heart. She tried to block the payments. Joker doesn't like it when his partners try to back out.
So he decided to get himself back to Arkham, find his formula, and create the army himself.
Exactly.
I've hacked into her email accounts. 2 mails stand out. The first is a resignation letter dated last week. Sounds like she was trying to get away.
And the second?
A message from Joker. Well, Jack White. It's a long thread. She's begging to stop the experiment, says it's too dangerous. He's not listening. Let's see. Random threats to her family, a couple of bad jokes, a picture of a dead baby and a threat.
Go on.
He says, I'm coming for you, I want what I paid for. And then another joke about wheelchairs. Lovely. And a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared. I'm coming up to the surface. I'll find her.
Oh, you found that one. Sorry, it wasn't much of a challenge. I was...
And Mita, you bought Horizon Forbidden West and Starfield today. You got a good deal for them. Oh, that's cool. That's really good. Especially to take advantage of it when you can, because you never know if the next sale will be slightly more. It could be even less, but it's best to strike when it feels the most ideal. So that's really cool. I still need to play Horizon Zero Dawn. I haven't played that yet. Hello, Not Fry. How's your day going? Godfather Out's a great game, highly recommend. Oh, nice. Yeah, I already know the plot twist about... Well, I won't spoil it for others, but I already know the plot twist with that. However, having said that, I'm still interested enough in the world of the game to want to play it, and there'll be a lot of details that I won't know going in as well. Now, Fry, you bought Zero Dawn a couple of weeks back. Still need to play it. The remastered version for PC. Your day's going okay, thanks. How about you? Oh, very nice, Not Fry. That's good. My day's going well. Been looking forward to more Batman Arkham Asylum. And that's a good idea too, you know, like, I know certain games get flack for being a remaster so soon, but if you don't have the game in the first place, then those remasters can be a good choice when you actually buy it for the first time.
That trophy was a test. Well done. You passed the elementary grade.
Meter, yeah, you thought to wait for Christmas sales, but then you thought the price would not be very different anyway, so let's just buy them now. Exactly, dude. May as well. There's some games too where you look at it and you go, that looks interesting, but I'd rather wait for a sale because the price it is doesn't seem like it's what you want to pay for it, you know. Savannah, you finished it last month, but mainly stayed on main story and didn't do much side stuff. It's a good game and a lot to do there if you decide. Very nice, Savannah. That's cool. That's good that you finished it too, as well. That's the great thing about a game and replays also, is being able to do different things and experience all that extra stuff. While further out, the story isn't that much. It's the shooting gameplay and there's certain massive dinos have certain weak spots and their armor gradually falls off as you damage them. Haven't seen another game that does that. That's really cool that it does. That's a good idea too. But yeah, it's so interesting, the concept of having these monsters essentially, but they're all mechanical based. And me, this region was quite annoying when it came to Riddler trophies. Oh yes, very much so in me too. I don't blame you for feeling that way. Batman Arkham Knight also has some very annoying Riddler stuff you need to do. Hey Vegas, welcome on in. Yes, Batman, you're hyped. That's really good, Vegas. Such a great game. Hope your day's going well.
Taped patient session 2. Patient name Waylon Jones, aka Killer Croc.
So, is this the part where you try and reason with me? Find out why I did it, Doc.
We're here to help you, Mr. Jones.
You got a cure for me then, Doc? Can you make me normal?
Normal is a poor choice of words. No one's really normal, are they?
Figured as much. So, how about this, Doc? You let me go now, and I won't eat you.
You don't really eat people. It's just an urban myth.
Oh, you think? Keep believing that, Doc.
Vegas, it's going okay. You went to the gym, ran some errands, did a bit of editing, now watching me. Very nice, Vegas. That's good. Sounds like a very productive day. That's awesome. I hope that you enjoyed what you were doing. Vegas, you love these bio audio tapes and interview tapes, makes the game so immersive. It really does. It's also cool too when you want to get more information about the villains. And then there's also the interesting bios that you can read about them, but also characters too. Like for someone like me who only really finds out about certain characters in other mediums, for people who don't know certain characters, it's interesting to read about villains and stuff that are from the comics that sort of generally go unused a lot, especially in the bigger budget things or the bigger projects. Um, but yeah, I do like how they have that attention to detail. Plus, in terms of streaming, it's good sometimes to have content where there's narration, so I don't have to read absolutely everything.
Ding dong! Joker again? Don't worry about the bat. I put a few surprises along the way if he decides to turn up and spoil the fun. Oh, and if you hear a shot in the dark, don't worry. There's very little chance of you getting hurt. It's the bat I'm after. Still, you might want to check your health insurance. Who am I kidding? You don't have any.
Snipers. Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armory.
So I also can't do ledge takedowns in this playthrough.
Let's finish this.
A map will always help those who are stuck.
Gonna beat the crap out of you.
Okay, I'm getting annoyed by that thing about the upgrade. Even though I can't use these things, I'm just going to get one of these things just so that I can get the upgraded message off the screen.
What's up, Bats? Something on your mind?
Thank you very much, Dr. Darling, for redeeming that as a Bane impression from this game, I imagine. Although it could be from one of the other Arkham games. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Thanks for redeeming that from The Dark Knight. Such a great quote from that movie. Thank you very much. How's things? Dr. Darling, the first one is something you made up. Oh, I see. That's cool. That definitely is really good. You played through the tutorial in Splinter Cell 1. So how does it feel now with the mods and stuff? It'll take some time to get used to the controls, but it's working. That's good. Hopefully it won't be like one of those situations where, it takes the whole game to get used to it, and then by then you've already finished the game. Look, darling, the problem is the moving speed when you're trying to be silent. Oh, yes. Yeah, because in the PC version, your speed that Sam moves was based on the mouse's scroll wheel.
Gonna beat the crap out of you! Knock him to the ground! I'm gonna turn your bones to dust! I'm gonna carve my name on your face. Gonna slice you up!
Game? Hello? Dr. Darling, so now you're moving the left stick to take one step forward, stopping, repeating again. Sam acts like a 60-year-old. Oh, dude. The dark screen rises. That is true. I was like, great. Is the game going to crash on me, therefore ending the stream at the 58-minute mark? Thankfully not.
Yeah.
Identity confirmed. Disabling countermeasures. Security deactivated.
Alright, so it's just sussing out if there's any other way to get to the main story objective without going through this part where the ambulance is and the enemies attack. But it looks like there isn't. But I'll see if I can get through this section without Batman being detected. But then again, it'll probably still say that the area needs to be secured.
He's here! Take him down!
Yeah. Alright, I'm treating this as a forced combat scenario.
Ow! Punch him again! You're dead, Batman! That all you have, bats?
Okay, so now we're back to only being able to do takedowns when Batman is grounded. Can't do aerial ones or ledge takedowns, etc. It doesn't mean, though, that the enemy has to be on the ground level. It just means that Batman can't just do a takedown, grab the enemy, and...
Any available psychos, killers, maimers, and murderers that are not yet in the old mansion? Hurry up, you fools, before I feed you to the man himself!
And have a ledge takedown or something like that. Can only do takedowns where Batman sneaks up behind the enemy and corner cover takedowns. Code Betty needs a hedgehog spike cloaked add-on. Oh yeah. As soon as it detects that an enemy is about to hit, the spikes come out.
Joker here. Now that I'm in charge, I'd like to hear all your feedback on the place. I'm especially proud of the decor, and I hope it helps you all become more productive in our task of taking over.
Hey Shadow Ronin, how's things?
Hello again, boys. It's me. Please remember to take good care of all our hostages. They're no good to us dead. However, a bruise here or a cut there won't go amiss. Ding dong! Warden Joker would like to announce that as of today, all Arkham guards have been fired due to budget cuts. Please remember to keep an eye open for any flying rodents during your duties. I hear the asylum suffers from infestations from time to time. would like to announce that as of today, all Arkham guards have been fired due to budget cuts. Joker here. Now that I'm in charge, I'd like to hear all your feedback on the place. I'm especially proud of the decor, and I hope it helps you all become more productive in our task of taking over. Any available psychos, killers, maimers, and murderers that are not yet in the old mansion? Hurry up, you fools, before I feed you to the man himself!
Well, look who it is.
Yeah, big bad Batman. Come on, tough guy. Come and get us.
Oh, look at him. Stuck out there. Ain't you got a cat to rescue from a tree or something?
That's right. Go on. Get lost. We're in control. Joker will finish you off. Yeah, I can't believe Batman just left.
Yeah, the stinking coward limped off, cape between his legs. If he tried to come through, I'd take him on. He wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah, me too. I'd rip his head off and give it to Joker for a paperweight.
Always sucking up to the boss.
What's that supposed to mean?
You heard me.
Oh, come on, game. You serious?
You want some of this?
How annoying is that? They're programmed to always detect you, no matter how stealthy you are. if I can't go through the area through the door behind them because it will come up with a message saying secure the area, then I know that there's only one way to deal with these enemies. Because if there's no way to get at them without being detected, then I'm going to treat it as a forced combat scenario. Hello? Game? Is anybody home? Think, game, think. Dr. Darling, what are these loading screens? Exactly, this is ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to test to see if pressing the home button on the PlayStation will actually do anything. Because on the Xbox, with a game like Assassin's Creed Unity, if it gets stuck on the loading screen, pressing the Xbox home button and then pressing it off again sometimes actually makes the loading happen. So I thought maybe on the PlayStation with this game that would do a similar thing, but nope. Which you know what this means, right? I have to close the game down, which then means that the stream ends automatically. Why? Because Sony doesn't know how to do what Xbox does when you're streaming on the Xbox, where the Xbox just pauses your broadcast with an idle screen while you get your game up and running again. Sony doesn't know how to do that though, apparently, so when you're streaming directly from your PlayStation, if your game crashes or you have to shut your game down, your stream ends. Which is great when you've only streamed for an hour and 17 minutes. And then that would make the next part like 6, 7 hours. So you have a part 1 that's 4 hours, part 2 that's 1 hour, and then part 3 that's friggin' 6 hours. I knew I should have played this on the Xbox instead. I knew there was going to be something that would cause me to have to shut down the game for it to fucking wake up to itself. Hello, Calm. How's things? Shadow, and this is why you don't stream at all. Totally understandable. I mean, in terms of like YouTube audiences, having shorter parts is a good thing. But when you're streaming live and you have an audience that likes to have, the streamer live and catch it live, the longer you stream live as a streamer, the more chances those people who do like to catch you can actually still catch you, you know. Um, but yeah, it's annoying having to make parts short just because the game does something which causes having to shut the game down, which then ends the stream. What I'm going to try now is go to something in the PlayStation menu to see if... Because here's the thing, right? The PlayStation has an idle screen when you're streaming from it if you access something else while the game is still running, yet it can't put that same screen up when the game is shut down. So anyway, I'm going to see if that actually fixes it. Be right back. The idle screen will appear only because I'm accessing some other part of the PlayStation while the game is still active. So here's the deal. Because it's the game itself that is at fault, it means that the only way to fix this is to shut the fucking game down, which means the stream is going to end automatically. Which means part 3 of this playthrough is going to be fucking 6 to 7 hours long.